Hello friends, good evening to everybody. I am Dr. R.K. Janamani, Senior Weather Forecaster at National Weather Forecasting Center. Today we will review the significant weather during past 1 week, that is till 9th November, and also I will give the summary for the forecast and outlook for next 2 weeks. And in this weekly weather review, as you all know, we discussed almost all observed features. Those are significant during last 1 week, and the significant uh, systems which will likely to form and move during next 2 weeks. Coming to the significant weather features during last 1 week, as you know that this is the post-monsoon period, and we are already in the second 10 days of the November. So if we see the past 1 week, mainly the mixing up of the easterly system and then the western system also continuing. So mainly if we see the system in the easterly, that is over mainly the South Bay of Bengal. So last week we have a circulation over coastal Tamil Nadu. So during 3 to 6, this moved to the southeast Arabian Sea and became less marked, and that's why there were heavy rainfall spell during 3 to 5 November over Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Thereafter, not much significant weather. And then another is that we have another system, but it is much far to the South Andaman Sea and adjoining southeast Bay of Bengal. And if we see that system during till 9th, it moved towards the southwest Bay of Bengal and adjoining Equatorial Indian Ocean on 9th November, and on its influence, low pressure also formed over the same area. So this is the main system, and then since the system, the second system is over the sea, so it did not cause much rainfall. But if we see the system in the westerly, particularly for our North India, extreme North India, we have a two western disturbances during 3 to 6 November. It was mainly the Kashmir Valley, some light moderate snow. But the second system, that is on 6th to 10th November, it has caused some rainfall over North Rajasthan, Punjab, and Haryana, and also cloud over Delhi also around 8 and 9 November. So second system has caused some rainfall. These are the all systems during the past 1 week, and as we know that there is not much significant weather over central or even the along the Maharashtra, Gujarat, or over other northeast India and eastern India also. And if we see the forecast, actually forecast continue, as you know that November is the peak month for the cyclone season. So if we see the weather outlook, it shows that present low pressure which is over. Today, if we see it is over the southwest bay of Sri Lanka coast. So what we are telling that it is likely to become well marked actually this low pressure area, and it would move west northwestward across Tamil Nadu Pondicherry coast during 13 November. And then thereafter, it is likely to emerge into southeast and adjoining east central Arabian Sea as a low pressure area. And friends, this system on 14th, there is a possibility that it may again re-intensify into a well marked and low pressure or depression over southeast and adjoining Lakshadweep area, mainly over the Arabian Sea area of Kerala coast. And then there is a chance that another fresh low pressure area is likely to form over southeast Bay of Bengal towards the end of the week 1, around 17, or beginning of the week 2, that is 17 and 18. And this system has a very high chance to further intensification, and it will move west northwestward after forming over southeast Bay of Bengal. So there is a very high chance during week 2 we may get an intense system, and mainly it will intensify during the second week. And if we come to the details of the description of the system, as I was telling that one system which was from the last week over the Tamil Nadu coast, it moved towards Kerala coast across this peninsular India. One can see from 3 to 6 November, and we have a east-west trough also from something like southeast Bay of Bengal towards Cameroon area, and on 6 to Kerala actually. And another is that the second circulation which form over the something like South Andaman Sea here on around 4th, the new system, it again also moved west toward mainly actually, and it came up to southwest Bay and adjoining Equatorial Indian Ocean on around 8 and around 9 a low pressure area was formed over the same area, and if we see this system actually became low and today it is over off Sri Lanka coast over Southwest Bay actually. And these are all about the system which moved from the, from east actually towards Tamil Nadu or Sri Lanka. And if we come to the WD, we can have a two set of WD as I was telling. One on around 4th November, and it was running around 55 degree and this green color, and then it came around to 70, 73 across, moved across Jammu Kashmir, mainly Kashmir, and caused some isolated moderate rain or snow during 4 to 6. But the second, which is on 7th, if we see, was 55, and if we see today, on 9th, it was around 70, and today it is around to 73 and north of 28. So this system also, so one WD moved during 3 to 6 and another during 6 to 9. But the second system, 6 to 9, has induced either over southwest Rajasthan, and due to that, we have a good amount of clouding over North Rajasthan, East Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, and there were moderate rain snow fairly widespread over Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir, and Himachal. So this is a very active WD. So this is all about the synoptic system during almost 3 to 9 last week. And if we see the rainfall, as I was telling, mainly rainfall was the beginning of the week during 3 to 5 November and coastal Tamil Nadu and Kerala, and thereafter whatever rain has been almost absent, not major rainfall. And from the WD during 7 to 9, we have a good rainfall over Jammu Kashmir, Himachal, and some isolated light rainfall over Punjab, Haryana, and also over East Rajasthan. So this is all not much rainfall. And if we see large part of India was having the dry weather, central and most part of like Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and also Eastern India and Northeast India. And if we see the cumulative rainfall, one can see the rainfall like this area. These are the rainfall of the excess category, the blue and other like red and orange. These are the deficient and highly deficient, and green is the normal. So, and white is the dry actually. If you see large area except extreme southern peninsula, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, normal, and East Rajasthan because of the WD and some moisture from the Arabian Sea, it was getting the rain, and that's why normal. And as I was telling, Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir got the excess rainfall. So this is all about the rainfall during the week, cumulative rainfall. Coming to the what is the season rainfall? Because the post monsoon start from 1 October to 9 November till yesterday. If we take the cumulative rainfall, the performance, if you see India as a whole, or if you see weekly also in terms of the homogeneous region, so we have almost dry minus 98% cumulative East and Northeast India. Northwest India, because of the rain over Jammu Kashmir, HP, and East Rajasthan, we have very good because it's these weeks are normally climatologically likely to have very less rainfall or dry weather, as you know that the during the October, November, December, North India and Central India hardly any rain. So because of some rain, you got it has been excess because normally just 3.6 millimeter. Central India remains dry almost minus 94%. South Peninsula some rain over Tamil Nadu, Kerala, but because of the absence of rain remaining peninsula, so we have a deficient. And overall, the week the country has deficient. But this is the total seasonal rainfall from 1st October to 9 November. So the scenario shows that if we see this deep blue, then light blue, and then green, these are all green cool colors are normal to large excess, while red and yellow, these are deficient and large. Deficient rainfall, if we see in terms of the season, it is good except Kerala and coastal Karnataka and West Rajasthan and Saurashtra and Kutch, all and Lakshadweep area, all are normal or excess or large excess. And if we see actually, if we see the even in terms of the area rainfall also, still all India remain higher than the normal. Coming to the today's synoptic system, that is on 10th November, as I was telling, this WD is still moving. It is along the something like 72 degree and north of something like 28. One can see some clouding, but it is moving away during next 12 hours. So weather will be mainly dry over Jammu Kashmir for next 2 to 3 days till another WD we are forecasting likely to come to Jammu Kashmir, mainly the western Himalayan region, not affecting the plain from 13. And the low pressure area, which is over off Sri Lanka coast over Southwest Bay today, it lies over Southwest Bay of Sri Lanka coast. It is likely to move northwestward and reach Tamil Nadu Pondicherry coast during next till 12th actually, and then thereafter it is likely to move towards Kerala actually. So that is and there is a chance that this system likely to emerge over Southeast Arabian Sea and adjoining Lakshadweep area, and then re-intensify actually. So that is the system about today and next 5 days. And if we see the associated weather warning, forecast and warning for next 5 days, as I was telling, there is not much significant for any other part of India except the South Peninsula, extreme South Peninsula, one can see. So the major concern is the present low pressure area, and because of this low pressure area is just over southwest bay of Sri Lanka coast today and moving towards Tamil Nadu coast, and then moving across also Tamil Nadu, Kerala. So we have given actually fairly widespread rainfall with isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall likely over Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry during 11. If we see the 11, 12, and 13, all the 3 days the Tamil Nadu has the warning. Particularly the 11th, we have given the extremely heavy rainfall warning and a very heavy rainfall warning. Extremely heavy rainfall is mainly the north coastal Tamil Nadu on 11th. And 11th, we have other places like South CAP, Rayalaseema, all these areas will have a heavy to very heavy rainfall also, and Kerala will have a heavy. On 12th, the Tamil Nadu rainfall warning, that is heavy to very heavy over Tamil Nadu, whole Tamil Nadu, with the extremely heavy in North Tamil Nadu likely to continue, and we have given orange color warning. And for the coastal Andhra Pradesh, heavy to very heavy rainfall, Rayalaseema heavy to very heavy rainfall, Kerala also heavy to very heavy rainfall likely to be there, all isolated on 12th, and SIK also isolated heavy rainfall. On 13th, once the system moved towards southeast Lakshadweep area across Kerala and Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, so the rainfall will reduce. On 13th, it will be isolated heavy to very heavy over Tamil Nadu and Kerala, and by 14th, it is only isolated heavy. So this is the rainfall warning I suggested, since we have given extremely heavy rainfall warning on 11th and 12th and red and orange color. So we have also given the impact west prediction of its impact, that is localized waterlogging in low-lying areas and urban areas, particularly Chennai may get heavy to very heavy on 11 and 12, and that's why there will be a chance that it will reduce the visibility and disrupt the traffic actually, and that's why we have suggested the action that all safety may be adopted by all the users, and mainly please follow the traffic advisory also. So this 11, 12 is the most crucial date because the low pressure is moving and it also likely become well marked during next 24 hours. And coming to the fisherman warning actually, mainly because the low pressure is exactly over southwest bay of Sri Lanka coast. So there is a high chance of that this area, particularly southwest bay, adjoining Sri Lanka, along and off Sri Lanka coast, along and off Andhra and Tamil Nadu coast, Pondicherry coast, and Gulf of Mannar. This area the fishermen must advise from must avoid today from today 10th and also on 11th and 12th. Also we have given along and off Tamil Nadu coast and Gulf of Mannar over southwest bay. They are advised because wind will be there 40 to 50 40 to 45 gusting to 55. Then once the system is emerging by 14th or 14th over the southeast Arabian Sea, Lakshadweep area. So on 13th and 14th, this area covering Kerala, South Tamil Nadu coast, Lakshadweep area, and adjoining southeast Arabian Sea, the fishermen are advised not to venture into the sea. Coming to the forecast for next 2 weeks, this is the rainfall cumulative for week 1, that is from 11 till 17. One can see the rainfall area actually. So this is our multimodal ensemble. We can see the rainfall and also the departure from the climatological normal. So first, if we see the circulation pattern date-wise, what we find that, as I told, that the present system after moving across Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry and Kerala, it is likely to emerge into southeast adjoining East Central Arabian Sea as a low pressure area around 14th, and there is a possibility of intensification into well-marked low pressure area or even depression. It can be over southeast Arabian Sea while moving northwestward. So that is this system has a very high chance its remnant can enter. That is one. Then another is very feeble WD likely to affect Western Himalayan region 13, 14 and cause light to moderate rain, snow in the higher ridges. Not much impact. So northwesterly wind likely to continue over Delhi and along Rajasthan. So during almost all the day in the week, and mostly it will intensify. The wind will be stronger during 14 to 16 November also. And if we see the rain impact, as I have already told that this low pressure area while moving from Sri Lanka, off Sri Lanka coast over Southwest Bay towards Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry coast, and then Kerala across, it will give heavy to very heavy with isolated extremely heavy on 11 and 12 over Tamil Nadu, and then it will continue to give heavy rainfall till 20th. And but once this system moved towards the Arabian Sea, there will be reduction of the rainfall. But because the easterly impact will be there, so rainfall likely to continue during over extreme southern peninsula. And another interesting point is that this is the region, the extreme southern peninsula. If we see weekly rainfall in terms of the departure from normal, one can see that this extreme southern peninsula like to have a abnormal rainfall, and if we see the rainfall over other part of the country like Western Himalayan region may be normal, just normal, but majority part may be mainly dry weather. So that is the week one. And if we come to the week two, as I was telling, the week two main is the formation of a fresh low pressure, towards the end of the first week, that is around 16 or 17, and then there is high chance this may in the week two, that is 17 to 23, this system may move west northwestward after formation, and then also there is high chance this may intensify into an intense system actually in the second half of the week two. And as usual, the WD keeps coming. We will have two WD, which will mainly affecting Western Himalayan region, not much impact in the plains, particularly Punjab, Haryana, or Delhi, may not have rainfall, maybe even in the week two. So there will be prolonged dry spell. And if we see overall rainfall activity, so again, friends, the over Western Himalayan region like Kashmir, maybe some normal rainfall, but most of the area like Rajasthan and all these areas likely to be below normal, and maybe normal over rest part of the country except the southeast peninsula like Tamil Nadu in the week two, it will be below normal activity. Friends, as you know that we keep on updating our daily weather video. At the same time, we give weekly weather video and give an extended range forecast up to 2 weeks. And at the same time, we have an app also. You can download Mausam app for location specific forecast and warning, Damini app for lightning alert, Meghdut app for agro advisory. So please download these apps and keep us following also. And then if you can get everything from our website also, please log on to our main website and our state meteorological center website for district wise warning, and also about latest on the local weather also, and also all the social media we are very active. Please follow us also, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, and also please read all our blogs for all the FAQ for very brief discussion and documentation also. Friends, once again, thank you for seeing this video, and please like us. Thank you very much. We will again meet you next week at the same time. Good night. Thank you.